Hey there, pause for a second and think. Have you ever looked at your life and wondered, why did this happen to me? Maybe it is a heartbreak that left you shattered, a job loss that threw you off course, or even a small moment, like missing a bus, that felt like the universe was conspiring against you. Do you ever lie awake at night, replaying those moments, asking, what is the point of all this? Or maybe you've had a stroke of luck, a chance meeting, a sudden opportunity, and thought, why did this come my way? Ever feel like life is a puzzle, and you're missing the pieces? Are you tired of fighting the ups and downs, wishing you could find meaning in the chaos? Don't you long to wake up each day with a sense of peace, trusting that every moment, good or bad, has a purpose? What if you could stop seeing yourself as a victim of fate and start seeing every experience as a teacher? Deep down, don't you want to believe that nothing in your life is random, that everything happens for a reason? You're not alone. We all grapple with life's twists and turns, searching for answers in the mess of it all. But what if the answers aren't out there, but within you? That is the heart of Buddhist wisdom, a 2,500-year-old path that teaches us nothing happens by chance. Every joy, every pain, every moment is part of a vast web of cause and effect, guiding you toward growth and peace. Ready to discover how to find meaning in every experience and live with a heart full of calm? Let us embark on this journey together, with open minds and hopeful spirits. Chapter 1. The Law of Impermanence, embracing life's constant flow. Ever catch yourself wishing a perfect moment could last forever? Maybe it is a sunset with someone you love, or a day when everything clicks. Why do we hold on so tight, only to feel crushed when things change? Or what about those tough days? Ever feel like they'll never end? Like you're stuck in a storm with no way out? Don't you wish you could face life's changes with a calm heart, trusting they part of something bigger? What is stopping you from letting go and flowing with life? In Buddhism, anicca is like a gentle reminder from the universe. Nothing stays the same. Ever notice how a flower blooms, then fades, yet its beauty isn't diminished? The Dhammapada says, all conditioned things are impermanent. Why do we fight this truth, clinging to what is fleeting or dreading what is coming? Ever thought about how change is what makes life possible? New seasons, new chances, new you? Why do we see change as loss instead of opportunity? Question: why is it so hard to accept change? Buddhist answer: the Samyutta Nikaya teaches that suffering, dukkha, arises from craving permanence in an impermanent world. We cling because we fear loss, as the Buddha explained, but this clinging blinds us to life's flow. Mindfulness, like observing a river without trying to stop it, reveals change as natural, not painful. By letting go, as the Sutta Nipata suggests, we find peace in the present. This truth of impermanence is like a lifeline. Ever tried watching your breath, noticing how each inhale fades into an exhale? What does it feel like to see life the same way, each moment passing, yet full of possibility? Try this. Next time you feel stuck, pause and say, this is temporary. Picture yourself as a leaf on a stream, moving with the current. Ask, what can I release right now? Ever done that? What might shift if you embrace change instead of fighting it? Imagine facing every day with a heart that trusts the flow. Don't you want to live that way? Chapter 2. Karma, cause and effect in every moment. Ever wonder why some days feel like everything is going wrong? Are you blaming the world? Or do you ever stop to think, what did I do to bring this on? Maybe it is a harsh word you said in anger, or a kind gesture that came back to you. Why do we act like life is random when our choices shape so much of it? Don't you want to live knowing every moment is a chance to plant seeds of peace? What is holding you back from seeing your actions as ripples? Karma in Buddhism is like gravity. It is always working, whether you notice it or not. Ever notice how a smile can light up someone's face, or a sharp comment can linger like a bruise? The Majjhima Nikaya says, whatever a person sows, that they will reap. Ever thought about how your thoughts, those quiet ones you barely notice, shape your reality? Why do we let negativity fester when we could choose compassion? Karma isn't fate. It is freedom to create your path. Question: why don't we always see karma's effects right away? Buddhist answer: the Anguttara Nikaya compares karma to seeds. Some sprout quickly, others take time. The Buddha taught that actions ripen across moments, years, even lifetimes, shaped by intention and conditions. Mindfulness, as the Satipatthana Sutta instructs, helps us see these patterns, choosing actions that align with peace rather than suffering. This idea of karma is like a wake-up call. Ever tried pausing before you react, asking, what seed am I planting? What does it feel like to choose kindness over anger, even once? Try this. Today, do one small act of good. Hold a door. Listen fully. Forgive a slight. Ask, what ripple will this create? Ever done that? What might change if you lived every moment with karmic awareness? Imagine a life where your choices build harmony, not chaos. Dante, you want to plant those seeds? Chapter 3, Attachment and Suffering, Learning to Let Go. Ever feel your heart ache because something you love is gone? Maybe it's a relationship, a dream, or even a version of yourself you miss. Why do we hold on so tightly even when it hurts? Are you tying your happiness to things you can't control? A job, a person, a plan? Dante, you wish you could love deeply yet let go gracefully, like a breeze passing through? What is stopping you from finding peace that doesn't depend on keeping everything the same? In Buddhism, attachment is like a chain we forge ourselves. Ever notice how wanting something to stay forever makes you fear its loss? The Metta Sutta teaches loving kindness without grasping, a love that flows freely. Ever thought about how clinging creates tension, while letting go feels like a deep exhale? Why do we think we need to possess to be happy? The Buddha taught that true joy comes from within, not from holding on. Question: why is letting go so scary? Buddhist answer: the Dhammapada says, from craving arises sorrow. Fear of letting go comes from mistaking impermanent things for our identity. As the Buddha explained, attachment feeds the illusion of control, but the Sutta Nipata reminds us that releasing craving reveals our true freedom. Mindfulness shows us we are whole, even without what we cling to. This practice of letting go is like a gift to your soul. Ever tried imagining your worries as balloons, then releasing them into the sky? What does it feel like to love without needing to own? Try this. Pick one thing you clinging to: a grudge, a hope, a fear. Say, I let this go with love. Ask, how does this feel? Ever done that? What might shift if you lived with open hands? Imagine facing life with a heart unburdened by attachment. Dante, you want that freedom? Chapter 4, The Wisdom of Acceptance, Flowing with Life. Ever get mad when life doesn't go your way? Maybe traffic jams your morning, or someone lets you down. Why do we fight reality, as if arguing with it will change things? Are you exhausting yourself resisting what's already here? Dante, you want to face each day with a calm that says, this is okay. I can handle it? What is keeping you from accepting life as it is right now? Acceptance, in Buddhism, is like stepping into a river and letting it carry you. Ever notice how struggling against the current only tires you out? The Sutta Nipata says, let go of what is in front. Let go of what is behind. Ever thought about how much energy you spend wishing things were different? Why do we judge life's events instead of seeing them as teachers? The Buddha taught that peace comes from aligning with reality, not fighting it. Question: why do we resist accepting things we can't change? Buddhist answer: the Majjhima Nikaya explains that ignorance fuels resistance, as we crave control over the uncontrollable. The Buddha taught that acceptance, rooted in mindfulness, sees things as they are, as the Satipatthana Sutta instructs. By observing without judgment, we find clarity, embracing life as flow like a tree bending in the wind. This practice of acceptance is like a soft landing. Ever tried pausing when you're upset and saying, this is how it is? What does it feel like to stop fighting for a moment? Try this. Next time something frustrates you, take 3 breaths and ask, what is here to teach me? Picture yourself as a reed, flexible in the storm. Ever done that? What might change if you met life with acceptance? Imagine a day where nothing shakes your peace. Dante, you want that serenity? Chapter 5, Hidden Lessons, Finding Meaning in Adversity. Ever face a moment that felt like the end of the world? Maybe a loss, a failure, or a betrayal that left you broken. Why do those moments hurt so much? Are you stuck asking, why me? Or do you ever wonder, what is this trying to show me? Dante, you want to turn pain into strength, to see every struggle as a teacher? What is stopping you from finding meaning in life's hardest days? In Buddhism, adversity is like a mirror reflecting what needs healing. Ever notice how a tough time forces you to grow even when you don't want to? The Dhammapada says, by adversity does one gain wisdom. Ever thought about how your darkest moments shaped who you are? Why do we curse the storm instead of learning its lessons? The Buddha taught that everything is connected, every pain has a purpose, even if it is hidden. Question, why do some challenges feel meaningless? Buddhist answer, the Samyutta Nikaya explains that ignorance blinds us to interdependence. Every event arises from causes, as the Buddha taught. Challenges seem meaningless when we focus on pain, not growth. The Visuddhimagga suggests mindfulness reveals lessons, turning suffering into insight like gold purified by fire. This perspective is like a lantern in the dark. Ever tried writing down a hard moment and asking, what did I learn? What does it feel like to see pain as a teacher? Try this, reflect on a past struggle. Write 3 ways it made you stronger. Ask, how did this shape me? Ever done that? What might shift if you saw every challenge as a gift? Imagine facing life's storms with courage and curiosity. Dante, you want to grow that way? Chapter 6, Mindfulness, living fully in the present. Ever catch your mind wandering, stuck on yesterday's mistakes or tomorrow's fears? Why do we spend so much time anywhere but here? Are you missing the beauty of this moment, lost in thoughts that steal your peace? Dante, you want to live fully present, savoring life as it unfolds? What is keeping you from anchoring yourself in the now? Mindfulness in Buddhism is like waking up to your life. Ever notice how a mindful moment like feeling the warmth of your coffee mug feels so alive? The Anapanasati Sutta teaches that breath awareness grounds us in the present. Ever thought about how the present is all you truly have? Why do we chase future happiness when peace is right here? The Buddha taught that every moment is a chance to awaken. Question, why is it so hard to stay present? Buddhist answer, the Dhammapada says the mind is restless, craving distraction. The Buddha taught that ignorance pulls us from the now, as the Satipatthana Sutta warns. Mindfulness trains us to observe thoughts like clouds, not chains, returning to the present with gentle focus, as the Sutta Nipada encourages. This practice is like a homecoming. Ever tried focusing on your breath for just 10 seconds, noticing each rise and fall? What does it feel like to be fully here? Try this. Today, pause during one routine task: eating, walking, listening. Really feel it. Ask, what is alive in this moment? Ever done that? What might change if you lived mindfully? Imagine a day where every moment sparkles with presence. Dante, you want that clarity? Chapter 7, Transforming the Mind from Pain to Enlightenment. Ever feel like your mind is your worst enemy? Maybe it is that voice that replays every mistake or worries about what is next. Why do we let our thoughts run the show, dragging us into pain? Are you ready to take back control, to turn your mind into an ally? Dante, you want to face life with a heart that is clear, steady, and free? What is stopping you from transforming your pain into wisdom? In Buddhism, the mind is like a garden. What you plant grows. Ever notice how a single negative thought can spiral, ruining your day? The Dhammapada says, mind precedes all phenomena. Ever thought about how you can choose your thoughts, like picking flowers over weeds? Why do we react on autopilot when we could respond with calm? The Buddha taught that enlightenment is sent a far-off goal. It is a way of living, moment by moment. Question, how do we stop letting pain control us? Buddhist answer, the Majjhima Nikaya teaches that suffering arises from identifying with thoughts, as the Buddha explained. Meditation, as the Anapanasati Sutta instructs, lets us observe thoughts without clinging, revealing our true nature, pure awareness. By cultivating mindfulness, we transform pain into insight, as the Visuddhimagga suggests. This transformation is like alchemy. Ever tried meditating for 5 minutes, just watching your thoughts without judgment? What does it feel like to see your mind as a tool, not a master? Try this. When you feel overwhelmed, sit quietly. Observe one emotion: anger, sadness, without reacting. Ask, what is this teaching me? Ever done that? What might shift if you met pain with awareness? Imagine a life where no moment steals your peace. Dante, you want that freedom? Nothing in your life is random. From the smallest inconvenience to the deepest pain, every moment is a thread in the tapestry of your growth. The Buddha taught that by embracing impermanence, understanding karma, letting go, accepting reality, finding lessons, living mindfully, and transforming your mind, you can find peace that nothing can shake. Start today, pause, breathe, choose wisdom. Thank you for joining this journey. If this touched your heart, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share it with someone needing hope. Drop a comment. What is one lesson life is teaching you right now? Your voice matters. Let us keep weaving meaning into every moment. Until next time, live with awareness, love with freedom. Namaste.